Hello and welcome to the Creative Woman Cafe, a place where your creativity flows. And in case you're wondering, did she cut her own bangs? Yes, I did cut my own bangs, and you would think I may have learned when I was 7 and cut them up to here that best to let the professionals handle my hair. Anyway, I got that over with. So this is a painting that I'm working on of Artemis, and Artemis is a Greek goddess of nature and also of the moon. And I've moved her into today's time frame partially because I really resonate with Artemis, and also because I think that the archetypes are very powerful tools that women can use to understand themselves. So I've put her, like I said, at nighttime, and I've put some stars around her head. She was often portrayed that way, or with a torch in her hand as being a light bearer. And then I've put her with some companions, and if you saw the last video, you know that I used plastic animals and I put them in a dark room and lit them with my headlamp to kind of get this moonlit effect. And so I was restricted by what animals I could put in here based on what I could find at UFA. And the one I really wanted that I couldn't get was a boar, a wild boar. And that actually symbolizes Artemis's shadow side and her destructive nature. And when there was something that called for it, some situation, she would act very quickly and very aggressively. So I didn't intend to leave that out. I just couldn't find a plastic animal for the boar, at least not yet. And then the deer symbolize her elusive nature. And the reason I put this doe behind me is, well, behind Artemis, how can you tell I connect with her? Behind Artemis is that when I was growing up, I frequently had a dream where there were some hunters going to shoot the deer. I'm sure it relates to Bambi in some way, but anyway. And I would stand in front of the deer and say, if you want to shoot her, you'll have to shoot me first. And I've had numerous people joke that they would probably be quite happy to do that, but in my dream I never did get shot. But what's significant about this is one of the characteristics of Artemis is that she feels a really strong compassion to the earth and all of her creatures, and a real protective, she just really wants to protect them. And so that's why I set it up like this. And there's something else about that too. Anyway, maybe I'll remember it later. And what the bear is a symbol of is her protective role for the young, typically young women and young animals. And then the horses roam freely over a wide range with their group of companions, and that's what Artemis did as well. So the horse symbolizes that, but the horse is also a symbol of freedom and a journey, going on a journey. So that all ties together. And then because it was a night picture, I thought no night picture could be complete without the northern lights. I live in the north and I love the northern lights. I get to see them a lot when I'm out late at night feeding my horses. So I put those in as well, and actually Googled them last night, and I thought there'd be something amazing, and I didn't find much. But this morning I had a thought about maybe how they could tie in. So I'll go into that more in next week's video. So join us in the Creative Woman Cafe, where we explore the holy grail of creativity and learn to direct our creative flow more productively.